Hello, dear listeners. Guess what? It's episode fucking 7. This gravy train on biscuit wheels is just chugging along. It's great and delicious. Let's get into it then, alright? Last time, y'all were at a party. You said some things maybe you shouldn't have said, but you also made friends. Then, what's this?
Stan?
Out of nowhere, boom! Robot gorilla, you fight it. It's cool. You make more friends, or really, you could say you strengthen the bonds of friendship that were already there. And you fight the gorilla, you beat the gorilla. The gorilla says, hey, guess what? Inquisitor wants this cube. But what's this? They don't want it just for the cube itself. They need it to get something that is in the school. What's this? Chakra. Then, boom, flash forward. Boom, dancing. We're dancing it up in a club that
Ted
will serve
Danson's
teens. It's great.
Ted Danson's a good dancer.
We're getting into it. Robin's Call Your Boyfriend is playing. Ray
Girlfriend?
having the time of their life. Hell yeah. Just dancing around. What's this? Whoosh vision. Blank white space. Giant eye. It says something ominous. I forget. I didn't listen to the episode.
You didn't listen to the episode.
Something like I'll be watching.
It's not even out yet.
And then I'm from the future, motherfuckers.
This is riveting. I want this to be the whole.
Just Hayden.
This should be the whole way that we do the podcast. We just play the game off mic and then have Hayden describe what happened in this way.
I did 3 lines of cocaine before I started. I'm pumped.
Every episode is just 3 minutes of Hayden recapping things.
As the blood slowly trickles down my lips from my nostrils. So, that happened. You had some visions. Then, boom, dramatic cut to black. It was a fun time. Don't you agree? I thought so. So, let us see how many times we can say so to piss off Stan during the recording of this episode, dear listeners. You listeners at home, say it too. All in unison together.
So.
1, 2,
Everybody
3.
just say
so.
The whole world shook with the sound of everybody saying so at the same time. It caused a hurricane.
And with all that out of the way, let's get into the episode proper. Boom! Title card. Monday! What? We look in on the wonderful home of one AANNI as they make their way down to breakfast on their way out to start the school week all new again.
I don't
And as
go
they head
down
out-
to breakfast because I live in the garage.
You know what? You didn't have to point that out because it doesn't matter.
It's an upstairs garage.
I'm just trying to keep it consistent.
It's like what
Yes,
all the cool, all
the
the
scores
cool
of
families.
letters that you just kept me from getting. On your way
Down the stairs.
out
From the
On your way-
garage.
at some point during the day when you have gone some direction or another from your room into the kitchen, one of your dads hands you a letter. Annie, this I don't know who it's from. I don't recognize the name, but
Is this like a Hogwarts thing?
well, you're
We
already
already
in
go
a
to superhero school.
Yes, you're already in a school for people with abilities, so I don't.
Gifted youngsters.
Probably not, but it was sent to the school and they sent it here. It's just to you, and he hands it to you.
I take it and I open it up.
It is a little kid's drawing of this great little robot person defending a mother and a child from a bigger robot gorilla person.
Aw. I am. If I could blush, I would be blushing, and
Wait, your screen doesn't turn red?
yeah, I guess my screen is like red tinted.
Honey, do you have a virus? Are you okay?
No, it's just I think that I kind of want to hide it because I'm embarrassed and I don't really want to be seen as like a superhero, but I take it to my room and I hang it up on the wall.
Your dads exchange a look with each other like, All right. now title card goes away because that Monday title card was hanging around the whole time. It was
like,
real annoying to look at.
It was obstructing the screen. You could not see past it.
But it dramatically turns on its side and wipes away, and now we're in a different scene. 3 of y'all. It is a Monday. How y'all want to start the day?
Well, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Unless there was something that y'all wanted to have done during the weekend.
Oh, Ray's trying to learn ASL in order to talk with Spitfire.
That's right.
Yeah.
We finally settled on one.
Maybe I've been teaching Ray.
Yeah.
That's nice. Sunday. We see Nighboi in his sensory deprivation tank, his face illuminated by the glow of his phone as he listens to the sultry sounds of whatever he's listening. System of the Down, Third Eye Blind, whatever the fuck.
Third Eye Blind, nah, come on, give me some credit.
While you're listening to your music's Nighboi, you hear a weird whirring sound followed by a loud crash.
Okay, that's a whirring sound, not a worrying sound, right?
It could. Well, the sounds that you hear certainly are worrying.
All right, so I hear a crash into me.
You hear a
crash.
Yes. Yes, that sound does follow the bang, like the crack of thunder after lightning is struck.
All right, so I, despite being in my sensory deprivation tank, I guess I got my external speakers on so I can hear the outside world. So,
well, it's just made out of wood.
No, it's a metal thing. Yeah, I pop out and I'm like, what was that?
And you see the wall of one of the walls of your dorm kind of rattle a little bit and kind of go shimmery like it's a mirage. And then the wall is suddenly not made out of those weird cinder blocks that dorm room walls are made out of. It turns to marbles. And then it fades away. Not fades away, but the marbles all tumble down on each other, exposing the dorm to the outside world.
Oh, man, they're going to blame this on me.
And standing there amongst the sea of marbles is Hexbat, clutching his rune engraved aluminum baseball bat.
You're going to put that together, right?
You and me need to talk right the fuck now.
Okay, but this wall needs to be back. Like, you could have come to my door and knocked, and I would have answered it. But now I've got a dorm room with no wall.
He points at you with the baseball bat, and the runes along it are glowing that like as if with an inner fire. He says, "Listen here, hey, sorry." Listen here, Count Chocula. You don't talk to my people that way, okay? I heard you were making some very serious allegations about one of my friends at the party on Friday, and I don't appreciate that. I don't believe you.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's a not apology.
Listen. And listen real good.
Listening. I'm right here. You broke open my dorm room wall, which I would say is significantly larger infraction than me accusing your friend.
Boom! Smacks his bat against the ground, and it'll turn the ground around him is suddenly covered in snow. Listen, I, despite our rocky start, was going to like all of you. I trusted you. I let it go that you started snooping into our business because you all seem like genuinely all right people. But let me make something very clear. You do not walk up to one of my friends and accuse them of something like what happened last Saturday. All right?
Wait, you said you think what happens last Saturday?
Something like what happened last Saturday.
Okay, I thought you said think. So are you saying that you've checked their forearm, there's no eye with an eye in it?
His knuckles on the bat just grow white. And you can now see Wraith is standing right behind him. She's like, Hex, please, just stop. Ugh. Why do you always have to be like this? Like, I'm handling this. He doesn't talk to us that way. Not after we trusted him. Not after I thought I trusted him. Listen. If one of my friends says that they're not in on this, they're not in on it. Especially Shadow Puppet. The kid wouldn't hurt anyone. He doesn't even fight whenever we go on missions, okay? If you got a problem with one of my people, you come to me. You come to all of us and talk with us like decent fucking people,
I don't have a problem
okay?
with anyone.
You don't just walk up to us and start making accusations
like who was the one who did the little...
Then talk to us
thing.
Like a human fucking being. Jesus.
What? I don't talk to anyone like a human being because I am not one.
That you know what I mean.
Okay, cool. Like you talk to me like a human being by busting down my wall and turning it into marbles and turning this floor into snow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just get really agitated when someone accuses my friend of being a fucking criminal.
Perhaps consider anger management. And you know what? I do too. So perhaps
I don't feel like you're taking it.
Could go to a support
like
group
you're taking
together
this very serious.
And be therapy pals. What do you think?
You got a real smart mouth on you.
I'm a
you
smart
know that?
guy.
I don't. That's debatable. Listen, I'm going easy on you. I'm trying to take it easy on you because you're just a fucking kid. All right, but my patience only stretches so far. Now, this was a warning. If you got a problem with any of us, you come to talk with us like
I don't have a problem
people.
with anyone.
Then why are you busting up my friend in the middle of nowhere,
was at a party
cornering him and accusing him of being a fucking criminal?
He was at a party and I wanted to see if he had the thing. I'm trying to find out if anyone has it. Why should I trust anyone? I don't think you did it. And in fact, I know you couldn't have it. No one else on your team could have except for that one kid. But he's just one of many. I'm just narrowing things down. Don't you understand that process?
I understand that process, but I also understand that you don't treat people like that, okay? I thought we were becoming friends, and you don't treat your friends that way. And you especially don't treat my friends that way.
Okay. Well, tell you what. I won't treat your friends that way if you put my wall back up.
Doesn't really work that way.
God damn it!
But have fun, right? And he puts his bat over his shoulder and walks away. And you're able to hear as he and Wraith walk away. Wraith say, you're a real asshole sometimes.
I think this would be a good time for Barkley to walk in from the shower.
What? All my stuff!
And he's like stepping in snow inside the room.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. That is...
somehow I'm finding it hard to believe that. Anytime anything happens in here, it's always your
I didn't do
fault.
anything this time. This was not me. I told the person who did it to put the wall back up, but they just turned it into marbles.
Just fix it.
How am I supposed to fix it?
Walks back out.
So, to whom would I report this to?
You really want to report this?
I need my wall back.
Smash cut, principal's office. What? Come in, I guess.
Hello, principal.
Door opening
Principal.
sounds.
My name is Nighboi. I am a student here, first year.
I know you are. I've read your file.
Wow, that's how many students? Never mind.
It's sort of my job as the principal to know who the
My
students are.
wall,
The principal too.
my wall for my dorm is gone. I need a new wall.
And how did your wall come to not be there anymore?
I'm not a narc, so I will just say that someone may have accidentally used their powers, and the wall is now gone.
He leans back in his chair and scratches his bandaged chin. So, a student of one of the many students we have here with their many powers used them to demolish your wall.
That's one way of putting it.
Did you get a look at this?
I know who it is. I'm
student.
not going to tell you because, as I said, I'm not a narc.
Good boy. There. All right. Great then. We'll have a wall up in no time. Now get out of
Thanks,
my office.
principal. I knew you were the best.
Remember, snitches get
Right
stitches.
on.
Oh, well, before you leave, though, I would say I would, whatever might have caused this incident, I would just take a long time to think about the factors that could have led up to this individual demolishing your wall and think about what those are and how you might best prevent yourself from being put in such a situation again.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. Yeah, that's a thinker.
Yeah, I think long and hard. Now, breakfast is starting, so
Sweet.
get out of my office. I gotta eat.
Oh, I don't eat. Okay, yeah, cool. Have fun.
Happy fun times. We're doing things. It's a Monday now. We are at school. So how do we want to start the day together as a group?
Probably hanging out in the band room, right?
Before first period.
All right, smash cut. Kachung. 3 of you and Nocturne are in the band room.
I'm like idly hitting a really huge drum really softly.
You're in the band room before first period. Nocturne is idly plucking out a few notes on her bass. You fought a giant gorilla.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, it
was
was a robot gorilla.
That is, I'm gonna be honest. That's pretty cool. Yeah, sorry I missed out on that.
If it was a real gorilla, I would have had a lot more moral qualms with it.
Well, I mean, Gorilla Napoleon was a real gorilla.
Why weren't you at Astro Girl's party? Ray asked Nocturne.
He's not really my kind of scene. She and I don't get along.
Well, we don't apparently get along with her either, thanks to Nighboi, and Ray shoots him a look.
Hey, she was very rude to you guys.
Yeah, she does that to everyone. Yeah, everyone.
Oh, Nocturne, you gotta check this out, though. She was, like, super bragging about all the shit she was doing. So when it came to actually fighting the gorilla, she didn't get to go, so I took a photograph of her just sitting there doing jack shit. And then when we beat up the gorilla, I took a picture and was like, look who's not there.
So you cyberbullied her.
Yeah.
Super
I
cool,
called her out
man.
on her bullshit.
Seems like the proper venue to do that in. All right. So where do you? And she's interrupted by a knock on the band room door.
I'm sure glad that Nighboi didn't get his hands on that Technomancer cube, because imagine the cyberbullying he could do then.
Wait, why? What could I do? Have done that?
So did Nighboi tell us about what happened to his dorm room, or are we oblivious?
Oh, I told you, and at this point, it's already been put up, I'm sure. They're superheroes. They can get that shit done quick.
I don't know. It
At
took them a
least
while to
it's-
get Principal Maverick's car out.
Well, that was phased into
least-
the floor.
I think at this point it's just like a big curtain hanging there.
Yeah, it's a hole over which they've laid a tarp right now.
Yeah.
But yes, Nocturne is interrupted by a knock on the band room door.
Hello.
Come in.
I open it up with
door
my
opens.
my floating hand.
I cast Mage Hand.
Yeah.
And want to guess who's standing there? It's a very sheepish looking Kid Aries.
I was going to say, is it Kid Aries?
It's Kid Aries.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Barry.
Hey, Kid Aries.
Ray gives him a big hug.
Oh, he reciprocates the hug, and he is blushing. Oh, hey, I sort of well, everyone sort of knows that you meet here, but I did want to. I knocked because I didn't know if it was sort of open to everyone.
People know we meet here?
You're kind of the only ones that do.
And we're kind of a hard to miss group.
Ray kind of looks themselves up and down, and they're wearing their like best CWT teen look, and they're like, "Really?"
I mean, no, you're a very average, normal teen.
He looks around. He looks around and he sees Nocturne, who he has not met yet. And he walks over, extends his hand. Oh, hey, I know who you are. I'm Nocturne. Oh, yeah, I sort of forget that. Hello?
Kid Aries helped us take down the gorilla.
Oh, super. Oh yeah, you exploded some gorilla's heads. That's pretty cool. Oh,
He's basically like a reverse Jane Goodall.
I sort of just I don't know. A lot happened Friday, and I've been processing it, but I don't quite know what to make of all of it. But you three or four seem to know a lot more than I do, and I figured you were the ones to go to. What is happening?
Well, evil forces, probably known as the Inquisitor, are trying to break into the school for reasons heretofore unknown. The first attempt was detention, with the failed kidnapping of Principal Maverick. And then our gorilla friend was trying to get a cube to get into something in the school, presumably the like secret identity like resources, as he seems to target teens. Is this like an evil dare program? And
Nocturne pipes up, as opposed to a good dare program.
Just say no, guys.
Okay, so the Inquisitor wants something that's in the school, maybe the database.
Mm-hmm.
Do we... This is all really a lot. Is there anything else? Like, do you have any other leads? Or, like, where are you gonna go from here?
trying to find a getaway driver, metaphorically speaking. We are
do you have any-
investigating our fellow students.
I mean, we're literally trying to find a metaphorical getaway driver.
Okay, I'm not one of them, am I?
Okay, so at detention, the power set of the people who seem to be involved in the attempted kidnapping were not having skills that could get them off the island in time before the Sentinels came. So that means presumably they had someone who could get Miss Maverick and themselves, and possibly the whole team, away quickly. So we are investigating. I have ruled out Switch, and I believe Nighboi has ruled out Horror Show.
Yep.
And let me pull up our other potential suspects list so I don't forget. Astro Girl. That one seems a little bit tricky, but who knows? I know that a lot of people... Maybe she had an evil twin. Oh,
I
and
thought
Crimson
about
Gale.
that.
And Shadow Puppet, who's part of the D&D club. And who I think Nighboi pissed off.
Well, I certainly pissed off his
Well,
buddy.
that would be statistically likely.
And Crimson Gale is our friend Spitfire's ex. That seems awkward.
Yeah, they've been on and off for a while. So I don't know. I am sort of in with Astro Girl, and by proxy, Crimson Gale.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we sort of know all the same people, so same social circles, that kind of thing. So I might be able to help on that end.
Is Astro Girl having another party?
I haven't heard anything about that. She's sort of just fuming at the moment based on how Friday went. So I doubt it, but you never know. I haven't heard anything.
What if we had a party and invited her?
I don't think she would come. I'm sure it'd be a really good party though, but I don't think that she would go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kid Aries scratches his chin and says, "Are you, Ray? Are you in any clubs right now?"
I'm in yearbook. I tried out for the cheerleading team, but I didn't get in.
He scratches his chin and says, you wouldn't happen to have any interest in joining the homecoming committee, would you?"
Ray's eyes get huge. This is all I've ever wanted. Are you on the homecoming committee?
I am not, but I know for a fact that both Crimson Gale and Astro Girl are.
Would you want to join the homecoming committee with me?
I mean, if you wanted me to, if that would be pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, let's join the homecoming committee.
I think I could do that too if you want me to.
That would be super cool.
And I bet Nighboi would think it's lame. What do you think, Nighboi?
Do I have to do any work?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
I mean, you get along so well with Astro Girl before. I think maybe you should investigate. Well, you didn't go that well with Shadow Puppet either.
I think that Astro Girl wouldn't appreciate having to work with me, but I also totally think that homecoming thing is right up her alley. I mean, she's certainly a social person.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't love
Did that
homecoming?
pain you? Nocturne 5, so did that really pain you to say that? Just the idea of someone being social.
Well, I mean, other people can be social and other people aren't. And no one ever actually expects me to go to homecoming, right? No one likes me.
You
It's
have a
not
tuxedo
mandatory.
T-shirt.
It's just...
That's kind of the whole point of a dance, is you just go if you want to. Have you ever been to a dance,
I'm
Nighboi?
13. But no, I've never been to a dance or a bar mitzvah or anything where anyone expected me to do anything.
Not a quinceañera?
Also, I'm super uncoordinated. So I don't like putting myself out there like that. It's embarrassing. You saw me in the gym.
Ray moves really quickly across the room. I'm assuming Nighboi is not that close, because, Ray, I'm assuming, went closest to the door. Really, gets, right up in Nightboy's face. The point of dances is not to dance. It's to have feelings and bond with friends and possibly find love.
That's true.
And they're looking, dead serious.
Okay, fine. I'll go to the dance, but you want me to be part of this committee with, what's her name? Astro Girl?
No, Astro Girl hates you. That'd be terrible.
So you just want me to go to the dance?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I guess that's what this conversation is about.
I will at least show up.
I normally don't go to these things, but I have got to see this.
All right, then it's decided, I guess.
All right, so again, Nocturne like kind of pokes you with the headstock for base. Nighboi. The Scoobies over there have got their assignment. What are you thinking of doing while they're looking into that?
Influence.
Say what?
What?
The Scoobies is what they call the group of people in Buffy.
Yes.
Okay.
So the Scoobies over there have got their assignment. What are you going to be doing while they're hanging streamers and stuff?
Well, they're doing that to get closer to Crimson Gale and Astro Girl, right? I can meet up with the D&D group, make a formal apology, and see if they might be able to help out.
You know what? I'm going to go with you.
Who? Nocturne?
Yes. I just think it'd be better if there's a witness there. All right, let's do. All right, Kid Aries like just sticks his hand out and says, "Okay, we've got our assignments. Team on 3. We need a team name. Are we? Wait a minute, am I going too fast? Are we a team yet?
Yeah,
I guess we can be a
Okay.
team.
Great. All right, everyone.
Let's
hands
call
in.
us the adult Aries.
So you're my dad?
Yeah,
Annie, I don't think so.
I guess. Well, we'll brainstorm it.
All right, and with that, whoosh, scene transition. Who wants to go first? The Ray, Kid Aries, and Annie in Homecoming Committee, or whoosh, that's the sound of a star wipe. Nocturne
I
and
personally
Nighboi.
think, considering we're
meeting with
doing
the
an
D&D club.
investigation, that the homecoming would be more interesting.
All right then, whoosh, star wipe goes in the other direction, and we see where an empty classroom. Or between periods right now, a free period, if you will. Whoosh, the homecoming committee is assembled. The kids on the homecoming committee are Aftergirl, Crimson Gale, Spitfire.
Wait, really?
Yup.
I'm
It is
very
hella awkward in
invested
here.
in the relationship drama.
And Kid Echidna. The Surrealist is also on the homecoming committee.
Surrealist and I are also fucking in yearbook.
You're gonna be in multiple clubs.
That actually kind of makes sense because
yeah.
they could do like cool pyrotechnics for the dance and whatnot, like decorations.
Ray definitely views the Surrealists as their nemesis.
The homecoming committee meets in one of the classrooms during a free period, and Astrogirl is standing behind the teacher's desk, and she has a clipboard in one hand and a gavel in the other, and she taps the gavel twice. Says, "Okay, I call the meeting of the Defenders Academy Homecoming Committee to order. So, first order of business is welcoming some new members that we have all of a sudden in the middle of a school year. Kid Aries, good friends to all of us, I'm sure. We're happy to have you. Kid Aries looks kind of sheepish. Ray, a new transfer student, and Annie. So, with greetings out of the way, second order of business is choosing a theme for the upcoming fall dance this Saturday. Any suggestions?
Well, in every TV show ever, it's underwater, so let's not do underwater.
Enchantment Under the Sea, and Ray looks very, very pointedly at Annie.
Yeah, that would totally be like Ray's bag, right?
The Surrealist raises their hand, and before they can speak, Astrogirl interrupts and says, is it going to be 1920s Dadaism? And the Surrealist slowly puts their hand back down. Any other suggestions?
Here's an idea for a theme. Superheroes.
You know we go to a high school for superheroes.
You think that's too
A
self-referential?
little too on the nose.
Basically, do you want to... Basically, like any other school, do you want to go to a teen-themed dance?
I'm pretty sure Ray does. A teen-themed dance.
Kid Aries raises her hand and says, Snowball. And Astro Girl says, a snowball dance in fall.
That's from Stranger Things.
And they... no.
I mean,
Come on,
it snowed pretty early this year.
Am I gonna have to take the lead on this again, guys? Come on,
Birds.
every year.
Birds.
Just birds, the concept.
Yeah. Birds dance. They dress up nice. You know.
Birds.
Forever Young, which was my actual high school prom theme.
Okay, we have Forever Young and Birds. I second Forever Young. What? Let's put it to a vote. I second Forever Young. Okay. I'm rolling for the other people's votes. Now with that exciting bit of roleplay out of the way. The way the votes shake out is... So everyone votes and it comes out to Forever Young wins.
Aww.
So we're going with Forever Young. All right, let's... Next order of business, I suppose, then, is assigning everyone roles for the preparation of this dance. Does anyone want to handle music?
I don't think you guys would like my taste.
Estricola raises her hand.
Ray raises their hand.
It's like in an anime whenever two rivals lock eyes, just like whoo, sparks fly between you. Okay, I suppose that Ray and I will be picking out the music for this dance. Decorations. Do we have anyone who wants to do decorations? Surrealist raises their hand.
I'll do decorations.
Okay, Surrealist and Annie are on decorations. And Kid Aries and Kid Echidna both volunteer to handle refreshments and all that. Cool. Roles are assigned. Now let's get into the real juicy. Just like it's like that steak in the Matrix. Just juicy stuff. All right. Let's bite into that big hunkin' bit of medium rare meat. You and Astro Girl are having set up prepare a playlist for the dance. Okay, so theme is Forever Young. What? I guess we have to have Forever Young in there. Do we have to though? It's really played out though.
I think we don't need it.
Okay, scratch that.
You can have it be the last song when everybody's
I did
leaving.
it at my prom and it fucking sucked.
Which one? Was it the Rod Stewart one or the Alphaville one?
I legit don't remember.
Do one at the beginning and one at the end.
Start with the Rod Stewart one.
You just play different covers of Forever
Well, that's
Young
the thing,
throughout
not
the
covers are
entire
two
night.
different
Have that be
songs.
all the music. This
so we're
was-
again,
This
Right,
theme was
so,
your
hey,
idea. You have to reap the consequences.
of my theme. Whatever. Prom themes don't really matter. It's why they're all Enchantment Under the Sea. Or like Save the Whales, I think is the one in like High School Musical too.
Or Paris.
Or 3. Sorry, 3 is the one where there's prom.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't remember that from High School Musical 2.
It's 3. I was...
The prom theme of High School Musical 2 is baseball and falling in a pool.
Great theme. Okay, quick question. Alright, so we're doing music together. So, Ray is going to ask her girl some questions when I can figure out what it is I'm trying to ask. So hey, Astro Girl, how's like the school year treating you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I got my internship. Me and Son of Samson, patched things up, so we're doing really well right now.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
I wish I could say that my party Friday was one of the highlights of my year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to now.
I mean, it's hard to not get upstaged by a giant mech gorilla.
That does happen. I was more talking about your friends that or I don't know what your relationship is, those people that you associate yourself with.
I mean, we were in detention together on Saturday. It was like a while ago now. When the Principal Maverick thing happened, so.
Ray, can I be honest with you?
Sure.
You are very unique. You have one of the best dress senses of everyone in this entire school. I'm just being honest.
Oh, thank you.
Almost as good as me. But you hang out with these absolute rejects and constantly get yourself in trouble. You have the potential to move up the social stratosphere right up near the very top.
Just so you know, Annie is, even though she's like on the other side of the room having a different conversation, she is definitely actively listening to what you're saying.
And he's got a powerful mic.
And
yeah.
And you have a great power set, and you could definitely, baby, if you're lucky, get an internship with one of the Sentinels like me. You could move up potentially into the big leagues with Sentinels like me. I don't understand just why you choose to do the things that you do.
Well, I was trying to pull a prank, and then I don't know if you noticed, there's like a lot of weird stuff going on. So now we're just trying to figure out what's going on with the weird stuff.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. Do you ever get in trouble sometime? Like, do you ever wind up in detention?
never. I have had. I was raised a family of superheroes. That's what I was always going to do. And then when I decided to break my own, I decided that I was going to become a Sentinel. And I've done everything that I can to try and achieve that goal. And, it hasn't been easy. It takes a lot of networking, a lot of, making friends with the right people and keeping a good record and all of that. But it'll be worth it if I can get on that team.
Yeah, but sometimes, letting loose is fun. I feel really bad about Principal Maverick's car, but that was really, really cool.
I don't know. I don't know if I could go with Solo like you. Just what do you want to do? Why are you here? I know why I'm here. I want to join the big leagues. If I can get up there and actually start running things I can help change things for the better.
What do you want to change?
Why are you here? The Sentinels have been... It's been... They've I just think
Whoa.
I think that they have been overstepping for a very long time. I think that if we could get some new leadership in there and change things, we could make Superiors a more united front to try and stop things and make the world a better place and not just a basically glorified police force. That's what I want to do.
Oh wow, Astro Girl, that's really cool.
But what do you want to do? Why are you here?
I want to go to a homecoming. That sounds like fun. And I want to make more friends, and you seem cool. And I can do cool things, and like stopping that gorilla was cool, and figuring out what's going on. Do you ever did you know Lucy and Beale or is it Kid Taurus? No,
It's just Taurus.
Taurus. Okay, and Taurus.
No, we don't exactly run the same social circles.
Okay.
I was aware of them by reputation, though. They caused a lot of trouble before. Well, not Taurus. Taurus never spoke to anyone.
Oh, really?
But no, he was sort of. You know those kids that always just sort of stand on the side during a dance? He was one of those kinds of people. I don't know how he got mixed up with the twins.
Huh.
Those two I expected this from. Not him, though.
We think he got mixed up. Do you know anything about the Inquisitor?
No, I don't. What is that?
It just seems to be a reoccurring thing that pops up. They seem to be recruiting teens. I think it's like Dare. That's now Ray's party line, by the way.
Wait, what was that?
I said I think it's like Dare.
For a brief second, the lights go out, but then they come back on again. Like, not a second later. God, they.
Annie
Need to fix-
dramatically jumped up
It's fine.
and
It
put
happens.
a shield around herself.
It's fine. It keeps happening lately. I don't know. This place is going to hell. Listen, I haven't heard of this, but I'll put out a word, see if I can find out anything. Listen, you seem cool.
Thanks,
Why
how
don't-
are you?
Thank you. She reaches in her bag and pulls out a card and hands it to you. If you ever want to hang out with some
Body.
other people, give me a call. We might be
Yeah, that'd be great.
we might be able to set
thanks.
something up. So, anything else?
What does that
you wanna
card
do?
look like?
It's it's beautiful.
Wait, Hayden, you do it, because I have ideas.
No, you do it because I was just gonna do the American Psycho scene. Say what?
Elle Wood's resume from Legally Blonde. It's pink.
Yes, it is totally scented.
and it's scented.
It is scented. I feel like gives it a little something extra, don't you think?
Thank you for doing that. That was really special.
So you know what? We're gonna save the playlist that you two are putting together. Okay, but be thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ruminate. Look into your soul, because it will come back. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely need to make
I will work
a
on it.
Spotify playlist and link
Oh,
to it somewhere.
We are definitely doing that. All right. Shoom. Cut over to and yes. Cut over to Annie and Firebrand.
Crimson
No,
Gale?
not Firebrand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fire?
So Annie, Firebrand, and excuse me, Annie Firebrand and Crimson Gale, y'all have volunteered to do decoration. No, not decorations. What did you volunteer to do, Annie?
I think it is decorations.
Yes. So, yeah.
Remind me who these people are and how I know them.
All right. You're on decorations with Crimson Gale, who you met at the party.
The one who is
No. Sorry. You're on decorations with Firebrand, who you met at the party.
yeah.
And his ex-boyfriend, Crimson Gale, who you have not met yet until
okay.
today. And the
Wasn't
surrealist.
Crimson Gale when we were at the party?
Crimson
I mean,
Gale,
at the party
what?
at the superhero, the fighting the gorilla. We were all in the copter or
Yes,
whatever together.
Yeah, you were. You never really talked, but you
Yeah.
were put on the same team together. You
Yeah.
got taken out pretty quickly.
All right.
So you're there with those two and the surrealist. Okay, so the surrealist is in the middle of saying, all right, so I'm thinking, forever young, what does that mean? What is that really, the idea of being forever young? Horrifying concept.
To be honest, I have no idea what it's supposed to mean.
You, though, you could tap into this more than any of us.
Don't
Just
age.
exactly.
Guess.
So you are forever young.
I mean,
In the way that youth is commodified in this, in we can really use this to make a statement about society.
I mean, I definitely was commodified, but I don't think it was because of my youth.
Right. So you're thinking we spin this, make it about the prison industrial complex.
Wait, what?
I don't think I wasn't in prison exactly.
Oh, right. Sweatshops then. Firebrand
Forever young, child labor. That makes sense.
Yes, you're getting it. Okay. Use that energy. Come on, tap into it. What are you seeing right now? What are you feeling? And Firebrand just signs to you. This. Why do I have to be here with this asshole?
I say out loud, yeah, great, and I sign at the same time. I have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This realist is gonna go on and on until she stops. What is there? At one point in the conversation, do you try and wrench things away?
These are all really cool ideas, but what if it was more like, like almost like normcore, like
Sorry.
we sort of the commentary is by like just doing it really normal, right? You know what I mean?
Interesting. Surrealist says.
Like shine a harsh light on society or something by just doing it regular like everybody else would do it.
Oh god, I'll go get my sketchbook. Give me a second. And he walks away to get his bag. Okay. Crimson Gale says, all right, while he's gone, what is this dance actually going to be?
I mean, forever young. I guess we could have it be like a normal dance. I don't know.
Okay, I guess
Clocks? What does forever young actually mean?
I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll be pulling all the way in decorations again. Firebrand, Spitfire,
Thank
Why
you.
did
Sorry,
you
I was just
name
very
them such-
confused.
sorry, Spitfire, signs, Spitfire signs, is this about the snowball dance? To which, Cripscale responds, listen, you left me hanging the bag on that, okay? and the firebrand, God damn it.
Spitfire.
Why is this so hard? Spitfire signs back. Listen, you tried to take over that entire project. You cannot put this on me. You made it impossible for any of us to get any of our ideas in there. It's because, well, maybe if you and everyone else had actually put forth some ideas worth considering, I wouldn't have had to do all the heavy lifting.
So, what if it was like old time themed, like 1920s, like Flappers or something, Forever Young because it's old.
They both consider this for a second. Spenders, flappers, dresses. We could do some real Art Deco stuff. Spitfire starts musing to himself. Yeah. I think we could. Yeah, I'm into this. And Crimson Gale's like, I guess it's not a terrible idea. All right, fine.
Let's do it.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to do with the homecoming?
No, I think that's enough for now.
What's that coming down the way in the distance, shining bright? So luminescent. It's a star wipe. Ring.
Your favorite.
Why have hamburger when you can have steak?
You can have steak. While all of this is happening, we join Nocturne and while all this is happening, we join Nocturne and Nighboi going to find the D&D club.
What time is this around?
Whenever free period starts, I don't know.
Oh, okay, so they're in school. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's during free period. But yeah, Nocturne is leading you up the stairs to the roof of the school. Yeah, I know. They usually hang out up here. So, what exactly is your beef with these guys?
Just investigating who the Eye with an Eye guys are, and this one kid got really nervous when I was investigating them, and what's his name? Hexbat kind of flipped out about it, tore down my wall.
I'm sure you handled the interrogation in a very tactful manner.
You know me? Of course I did.
Uh-huh. You ever thought that maybe he's just a nervous kid?
No.
Really considering all angles there, Columbo.
I just wanted to see his arm. I could care less about anything else.
All right, look. These guys are tight-knit, all right? So, you've got to understand that they take it real personally if you step up to any of them, all right? They're kind of, sort of like you, all right? They don't really have a lot of people.
That's fine. I know how to apologize. I can do it.
Let me indulge me and let me just give you a refresher course, all right? They're a tight-knit group. You take it very personally, okay? But Hexbat is very prone to taking things very seriously at all times, no matter what it is. That's just the way he is. But generally, he's an alright guy. So just do your best to sound sincere, and you shouldn't have any problems.
I will be absolutely sincere. You know I'm in theater club, right? Yep.
You are? Star wipe. The apology went off without a hitch. Now you're putting on a production of Othello.
I would totally be
Then with
Iago.
Starlight back. Of course.
Nighboi plays Yorick's skull in Hamlet.
All right, Nighboi, you somehow got the lead part. This is the scene. Hamlet is questioning the very nature of mortality itself. Okay, I want you to really tap into that for this scene.
To be or not to be? That is the question. 'Tis nobler.
Tears are streaming down the theater director's eyes. And then we flash back to the apology. Starwife again.
I like how we're putting in cutaway gags in this D&D podcast.
Listen, I'm experimenting with the form, pushing the very boundaries of what an actual play could be. Okay,
Towards Family Guy.
no, cut that out, Stan. I don't want Family Guy entering anyone's
Family Guy
brain.
was the first one to do cutaways.
That's true. Other things have done it well.
Okay. All right. Okay, you got this. It's going to be okay, maybe. And she opens the door to the roof. And the D&D club are all there playing D&D. Hexbat, Wraith, Jackalope, Shadow Puppet, and Hexbat.
I walk in.
I remembered all of those people.
I do
definitely.
a soft knock. I say, "Hey guys, I'm sorry to bother you, but I've been thinking for a long time over this, and I had a conversation, a real heart to heart with Principal, and we had a good talk, and Nocturne, she's been cool supporting me on this, and I just wanted to come here and I wanted to give a one-on-one apology to Shadow Puppet. I treated him bad, and it wasn't my it wasn't my place to do that. So I figured I'd come here and apologize in person.
Hexbat is like sitting like just on the. They all are kind of like sitting on the floor of the roof, like crisscross applesauce, and he has his bat across his knees, and the whole time he's just kind of been tapping on the handle of his bat, and everyone kind of in unison looks towards Shadow Puppet. Shadow Puppet just really trying to make himself as small as possible. Just kind of looks up at you, just yeah, it's fine or whatever. It's okay. Hex, I told you not to make a big deal out of it. It's fine.
He did the right thing. It was all my bad, and I'm real sorry.
What, is Nighboi actually growing and developing?
No, he's acting. And I'm. It's all my bad, and I have to apologize to you guys, and I just want to say, I really want us to be friends, and I trust all of you implicitly. I think Hexbat made a very convincing argument when he visited me. And I just want to let you know, Hexbat, I didn't narc on you. I just needed to get that wall built. So they did ask who did it. I didn't tell them. You're free and clear.
He sort of considers this for a moment. All right, then. You done good. Look. You're new here. You don't seem to have a lot of friends. So, I can understand. I was in a similar situation whenever I first started here. Just don't let it happen again. And if you've got concerns, just come and talk to us.
Actually, I do, but it's not with any of you. And I just wanted to get your opinions on something. Y'all, I'm Southern. I might be. You guys know,
Who knows?
you guys know
Yin's
Crimson Gale or Astro Girl?
Know of them, yeah.
What are your general opinions of them?
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't hang out with them a lot, but Wraith pipes up. And says, it's Crimson Gale is harmless. He's a pretty cool guy whenever he's not fighting with his boyfriend. What y'all you think? That's pretty much the consensus on him, right? And everyone's like nods in agreement. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hexbats, Astro Girl though, she's like a career hero at like very focused. Will do anything to try to further goal of joining the Sentinels. I think her heart's in the right place, but she is ruthless, and because that I try and steer clear of her, to be honest.
All right, so you guys know we're looking into this eye with an eye thing, and we got a list of suspects, people who could do what you told us, Hexbat, people who can go places real quickly. That's why I interrogated God, what's his name? I interrogated Shadow Puppet, and Shadow Puppet's clean. I'm real sorry that I shouldn't have been, like I said, I shouldn't have been as hard on him as I was. But this leaves two people on our list that could have possibly have done it, and those are Astro Girl and Crimson Gale. So I need to know who would be more likely to get with AANNI. And if we don't know immediately, like maybe you guys could meet up with Ray and Annie and me and Nocturne and Kid. Were you guys cool with Kid Aries?
Yeah, he's fine. He's kind of a nerd, but
just a million of us and kind of come up with a strategy, because I think we're real close on this, and we need to figure out what the heck is going on with this eye with an eye thing. We've lost Lucy, we've lost Bale, we've lost Taurus. I don't know if you guys know, but he got kidnapped from the hospital or something. He just disappeared. Yeah, Lucy and Bale were there, and they thought we took him. I don't know why they thought we took him and then came back without him, but I never thought they were pretty smart anyway. So, yeah, it looks like Eye with an Eye doesn't know where Taurus is. He's just gone. And we need to figure something out, and I think you guys would be a big help.
Hexbat reaches out his hand for you to shake.
Shake his hand.
Okay.
But his hand has to go up my sleeve because I'm afraid of having my hand out in the sunlight.
That's fine. All right. We got a deal.
Great.
We'll figure this out.
Let me talk to Annie and Ray and see when they're available, and we'll work something out. You guys, you do the D&D thing at night at the same place every night?
We move around.
Okay,
But always on a rooftop for some reason.
I'll just reach out to you guys later on.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay, then. Swoosh, star wipe. Where are we star wiping to, guys?
There is one last thing I would like to do before the homecoming, because so homecoming's like literally like next or this weekend.
Yes.
Let's say we star wipe to the parking lot after school.
Give me 1 second, because I want to, like, while the prom committee people are still around.
Oh, okay.
As people are filing out, Ray wants to grab Kid Aries for a hot second.
But yeah, what, you need something?
Yeah, I mean, since we're on the committee together, I was just wondering if you want to go to the dance together.
His whole face turns red. Says, oh, you were... Yeah. You want to go with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I would. I would love to accompany you to this dance that we are helping to prepare. That is Saturday. With you, we will hang out together? I'm talking a lot. Yes, I would like to do that.
Great, I'll pick you up at 7. Get me a croissant. And then,
Okay,
Ray just kind of, slips out of the room.
What color is your dress? Or your suit? I don't know what you'll wear. You leave him there, red-faced, but very happy. And we star wipe.
It's important to get a date to the dance. Priorities.
Yeah, that's true. Now you got me thinking about it.
Yes, everyone think about it.
Who am I gonna ask? I have an idea.
Do you want to star wipe to that?
Oh, should I do that now?
Let's do it.
I can't remember any character's goddamn name.
Which one?
Is what's his name? The guy who's deaf. Is he gay or bi? Or
We haven't-
robosexual?
You won't know until you ask
Yeah,
him.
good point.
Spitfire.
Robosexual. I'm gonna ask Spitfire.
Okay. Where does this asking take place?
I think in the hallway.
So,
Like-
simultaneously, while Ray's asking Kid Aries in the whatever room we were in.
Yeah, I think maybe it's school is out, and so we're both walking out towards the exit of the school.
Yeah, he it's like the I gotta say I don't know exactly how it ties into Forever Young, but I think the 1920s thing is a real good idea. I think this dance is gonna look real great.
Thanks. By the way, since presumably you're not going with what's his name because you hate him,
Annie's
What a way to
tact is really just out of this world.
do you maybe want to go to the dance together? However,
Hey.
you say you do that intonation with sign language.
It's all in the facial expression. I hadn't really thought about it. But sure, yeah, I'd like to go. Why not? It'd be kind of a friends thing, if that's cool with you, though. But I'd love to go.
Yeah. Oh,
With you.
yeah. Okay.
All right then, cool. Then I guess it's a date. What color corsage should I get, or do you want to get me a boutonniere?
I don't know.
Ray is definitely taking everyone outfit shopping.
You can choose.
Okay, let's surprise each other then. Let's go crazy.
Yeah.
All right then. Let's see there. Pick of my place or yours.
Let's.
Oh wait, I'm getting minutia. Let's not worry about this. Star wipe. Wait.
After he's gone, Annie's arms, lengthen and fall on the ground because she was so tense.
Dare I ask, Kid Aries, what do you want to ask anyone to
I'm
the
not
dance?
Kid Aries.
Sorry, you're not Kid Aries. Dare I ask, Nighboi.
Nightboy died. Now you're playing Kid Aries.
As he died, he said, "Carry on my legacy. There must always be a Kid Aries."
My soul is finally free.
Part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship. Dare I ask, Stan, does Nighboi want to ask anyone
Nighboi
to
would
the
be
dance?
far too terrified to do anything like that.
All right, then let's star wipe over to the parking lot.
All right, so we're meeting up at the parking lot, all three of us, right?
Yup.
Yeah. Nightboy, did you ask anybody to the dance?
No, what? I was doing something else.
A random kid that we will never learn the name of skateboards by. Just, nerd.
Okay.
Nelson.
Yep. He doesn't even have superpowers, doesn't have a costume or anything. He just goes here.
He's a legacy.
Skateboard kid.
Not the class, but just he is.
So Ray,
Nelson will make a return at some point.
Ray, Annie, Nocturne and I went and we talked with the Hexabat kids, the D&D group, and they
Maybe you should ask Hexbat.
what?
You've got like a will they won't they thing going.
Real Sam and Diane situation.
I'm not into Hexbat, but regardless, I think him and Wraith are a thing. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that.
what's it called? Oh yeah. So I was talking with them, and they are totally cool with working together with us in Nocturne and Kid Aries, in figuring out who is the eye with an eye person, and I gave them our intel, basically that it's probably between Crimson Gale or Astro Girl, and they think that Crimson Gale is harmless, but they don't really suspect Astro Girl either. But it's down to those two. So I was thinking maybe we could have a meeting with them. Are you guys cool with
I
it?
mean, I talked to Astro Girl.
Oh, and what did you learn?
I'd be really surprised if she did it. I mean, she really wants to be part of the Sentinels.
Why?
Yeah, I think that would be pretty weird if she did do that.
Okay. Well, either way, I think we could combine our knowledge and powers to really find out for good who it is and what they're planning. Maybe that would be even better. It's not just finding out who it was, but what are they doing? Because we don't have Lucy and Beale to interrogate. What do you think? Do you want to meet with them?
I think we should stop interrogating people. It doesn't go
Well, we're
well.
not interrogating people anymore. I think we should set up like a spy network.
Oh.
I guess that's more subtle. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Ray?
Spy
Sure.
network, sure.
I mean,
Sounds reasonable.
worst case scenario, we come up with nothing and we play D&D. So you cool with it?
Yeah. That first session was pretty fun when we hung out on the
Yeah,
roof.
they're cool. They're cool. And I think we could do that thing. Yeah,
Great.
I am now going to sleep for a bit because I'm super tired.
Or are you going to ask out your big crush, who is
I'm not crushing on anyone right now.
like an ellipses appears on my screen?
I look around campus and I'm like, I don't know anyone.
Nelson?
Who's
I'm spoken for.
who's Nelson?
The guy on the skateboard.
Nelson does a sweet kickflip.
I turned to Nocturne because I assume she's still with us. You want to go? Oh, there
No.
we go. I just got turned down.
That's tough,
It hurts
man.
real bad.
You gotta get a rebound.
All right, cut to night. Guess what? This isn't a Star
It's
Wipe,
just a
guys.
close-up
All
of
right.
Nighboi.
Yes, you know what? Yours is better. We zoom in on Nightboy's eye, but then we zoom out again, and it's nighttime, and we are on the roof of a pizzeria. All right. The people that are there are the D&D club, which consists of Wraith, Hexbat, Jackalope, and Shadow Puppet, and the band club kids, the Nightbirds, which are our three leads plus Kid Aries and Nocturne. Y'all have all you are all gathered before a collection of miniatures on top of a several reams of grid paper. And you are just arriving
Do
now.
we have
and,
miniatures and everything?
yeah, you're just arriving, and Kid Aries, not Kid Aries, Hexbat says, "Oh, great, you're here," and he tosses the or sweeps. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Sweeps. I know what words are. Hexbat, when he sees the two. Sorry, I had a mini heart attack. When he sees that you're here, sweeps the miniatures aside. At which Jackal says, "Oh fuck! I'm just about to. Damn it!" And he flips the grid paper over, and on the other side are a bunch of names with lines running everywhere. He says, "Oh great! You're just in time." All right. Introductions are made and all that. Okay. What do we got so far?
We got 2 suspects.
All right.
And
And
some
their
other
names are-
suspects.
Wait, who are the other suspects?
I don't know. The people we ruled out. We're not very good at investigating.
Well, if we ruled them out, they're no longer suspects.
Well, they could still be because we're not very good at ruling people out.
Let's just do it anyway, all right? Suspects so far are Crimson Gale, Switch, Horror Show, and Astro Girl. And he writes all of these names down on the ream of grid paper. Now, thing connecting all of these people, if I understand, what is that they all have powers that would allow them to move very quickly if they need to make an escape, say with a principal or so. Now, let's get to Switch. Why did y'all decide that Switch?
Because his power
Couldn't have
set
been-
doesn't seem to be able to conducive to doing that in a hurry.
Right.
He apparently can only move as far as he looks, I think. Like, he needs
They.
to see where he is, so, like, I'm assuming that means he can't with 2 people. Or they. Shit.
Switch is there.
They can't swap places with people.
Alright, gotcha. Okay, so Switch is eliminated just by virtue of power set not matching. Horror Show.
Horse show, not likely. Checked her for the tattoos, and she doesn't really seem to be into anything like that. She seems to be very, like she wanted me to call my mom because she was concerned about me and my relationship with my family. I don't think that kind of person really gives a crap about like whatever I with an I is doing. And again,
I look at Nighboi. You should ask out Horror Show.
and again, she's lacking the tattoo. I would never ask out Horror Show. Thank you.
Kid Aries' eyes get wide. He says, "Oh my,
They're a
Kid Aries,
perfect match.
Kid Aries like whispers to Annie and Ray, are they like a thing? Like an on and off thing? Is it like a 10 things I hate about you situation?"
I don't know.
It's a not thing at all.
Kind of. They used to be best friends and now they hate each other. So maybe, I don't know.
Oh my god, so it's more like a Heather's situation.
What?
Yeah, maybe.
Hayden, I love you and I love this NPC.
I've never seen Heather's.
Right. So
Guess we're
And
doing
he
another
does
movie
kind
night.
of
I mean,
seem
I have
like he
seen
could
it, but
snap
Nighboi
at any
hasn't.
moment.
Shadow Puppet says, you don't call your mom?
Look, it's a long story
Right.
having to do with the fact that I'm a vampire. But yeah, I'm not really close to my family right now.
You should
Shadow-
call your mom.
Shadow Puppet just pats you on the shoulder.
Shadow Puppet, do you want to be Nightboy's date?
I'm not really going.
Yeah, well, you know what? I wish I wasn't either, but I'm going. So,
right.
look, So, what can we do to? So we went through a horror show. We went through Switch. We got 2 more suspects.
Crimson Gale and
Astro Girl.
Astro Girl. All right. All right, so why do we think that Crimson Gale couldn't have done it? Kid Aries raises his hand to a Hexbat says, we're not in class. He puts it back down. Crimson Gale was a suspect?
Well, yeah, I mean, they can do the thing that this person could, that they have a skill set that this person would have. Why? What do you know?
The attack was last Saturday, right?
A week from the past Saturday, yeah.
Something like that.
What time?
Around
Noon, like around detention time.
I might have been with Crimson Gale.
Oh, perfect. So I don't have to remember why I decided.
Why
it
are you
wasn't him.
talking like it was a secret that you were with him?
I'm sort of embarrassed that I didn't know he was a suspect till now.
We didn't tell you, so you're in on the group.
Well, he was a suspect, but now he's
guess
not. So it doesn't even matter.
So that leaves.
Ray pats Kid Aries' shoulder. We've been dealing with a lot of information. We didn't mean to leave you out.
It's okay. I understand. And Hexbat crosses his name off the list. All right, so all that leaves is Astro Girl.
You said you talked to Astro Girl, Ray.
I talked to Astro Girl. I didn't get an alibi for her, so that's a thing. But she's really devoted to the Sentinels, has never ever done anything, like, weird. And, she likes my fashion sense and thinks I'm cool.
What exactly did she say whenever she talked to you?
That she was, like, really, really... I mean, it's just really always been a priority. She comes from a family of superheroes and always wants to be part of the Sentinels. So it seems a little bit weird to then team up with something that seems to be against the Sentinels. Also, she really wants to change the Sentinels from the inside.
Yeah, I don't think she would do anything to jeopardize her position.
Wait, what?
Is getting into
She
the
wants
Sentinels.
to change it from the inside to what?
She has similar concerns, policy concerns, as the D&D group over here, but she wants to try to change it by, like, trying to change things. She thinks their reach is too far. Which I agree.
What does the Inquisitor do? What is their thing? Do we know?
No.
Not really.
I'm asking the group.
Inquisit, I guess.
All right, so what we know so far is that someone called the Inquisitor has started a organization made up of, mostly from what we know, teen superheroes.
And the gorilla guy, Gorilla Napoleon, was it?
And Duosonic.
Yeah, and Duosonic. So Duosonic, though, wasn't what I heard. Just knew about him.
Yeah, Duosonic
right?
wasn't directly involved.
So the only one that we know for certain was in on this with the Inquisitor would be Gorilla Napoleon.
Because he was trying to steal that box, because he was trying to get information from the school, which is also why I don't think it's Astro Girls, because if you were going to think that she's targeting the Sentinels, which I don't, because again, she seems to have very clear goals laid out, she would... They don't seem interested in the Sentinels. They seem interested in getting information from the school. I'm assuming all the student records.
But let's think back. That is true. You make a good point. Let's rewind all of this. Let's go back to the very beginning of when all this started happening. What was the initial attack? An attack on the principal of the school. Mm-hmm. Miss Maverick, a founding member of the Sentinels by a group of students who, gonna be honest with you, Lucy and Beale, they were part of our group, but they left because we didn't have to kick them out, but it was getting close. They really were starting to take things too far.
Like what? What were they doing?
We don't help the cops. We don't turn in people. All right, we just make sure the situation is de-escalated, right? But they wanted to take a more proactive approach to making sure that heroes didn't get involved in our business. That meant if any heroes showed up while ever we were trying to intervene in a situation, instead of just bailing and letting them handle it, they wanted to actively try and fight them.
The Sentinels?
And any adult hero that showed up. But given the city that we're in, a lot of the time it would be a Sentinel.
Okay.
So
you think that maybe they were trying to get rid of the school?
I think they're trying to get kids. I think they're trying to expand their operation.
Yeah.
Do you think they were with the Inquisition before then? At that point, or do you think because they started acting that way, they were prime recruits for the Inquisition?
It seems, so far all we know, I don't think that they were a part of the group, a part of this Inquisition while they were with us. But there does seem to be something of a pattern here with all the people that we know for a fact are involved with them are people that have some sort of problem with Sentinels and with heroes in general, it seems like.
What about Taurus? Astrogirl said he didn't really hang around people that much.
Yeah,
What did he do to get into a detention in the first place? What did Lucy and Beale do to get into detention in the first place?
I don't know myself.
Well, did Lucy and Beale know, were they friends with Taurus? Were they friends with Astro Girl?
No. They do not run in the same circles at all.
So they didn't run in the same circles as Taurus. Taurus didn't run in the same circles as Astro Girl, and Astro Girl didn't run in the same circles as Lucy and Beale, right? But
That's
they
right.
all three got a problem with the Sentinels.
Yeah, they definitely the connecting thing here is they want to get rid of the Sentinels.
Well, not necessarily get rid of. In the case of Astro Girl, she wants to take them over.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I don't think it'd be smart to confront her one-on-one.
Girl.
I think we should... What can we do to watch what she's doing? Like, who she's communicating with?
Become her best friend.
Like, do something like join a club that she's in that forces you to spend a lot of time together.
We're doing homecoming committee. We're doing decorations together.
Ray, did she like you?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, there we go.
Hexback gives a big smile and says, Ray, are you ready to make a new best friend?
Yeah.
Hello. It is your favorite British crime novelist, Hayden.
It's Bobby.
I'm Ivan this time.
And this is Stan Ferguson. Hayden?
Oh, yes, it's my thing. Oh, okay. I am
Just
not
idly
used to
playing
this.
guitar.
Still not used to this. I hope everyone's having fun. We're making friends and enemies. And planning for things like fall dances and stuff. And listening to homeschool kids trying to figure out how school is run. Hope you're all enjoying that. I certainly am. I just want to... all right, guys, I'm going to be really honest. I'm going to beg. I'm getting on my knees. Okay, I'm now on them. If you love the show, as much as we do, in fact, more than we do, please know that we are only able to do this because of the support of dear listeners just like you.
And human
And if you-
ones.
Yep, and if you want to show your love and support for us, you can head over to our Patreon page. For a mere $5, that's all we're asking for, $5
$1?
a month. Or $1, whatevsies. You know, donate whatever you want.
However you want. Like, you could pay 0.
But we prefer that you didn't,
Hey, if you're
though.
going to pay 0, we totally
'Cause
understand
we only
that.
love
Give us a
you when you
review.
give us
But
money.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah. Yes, we'll get to that later. Don't jump the gun, Stan. Don't ruin the surprises.
Yeah, the
But at the
big
fi-
reviews.
Listen, we know the times are tough, but if you can find in your heart to donate any amount to us, that'd be really great. It helps with things like, improving our audio setup, paying for the hosting fees and things like that. And, it helps us keep this great show, trucking along. And at the $5 level, you get access to our monthly bonus episodes. We have a big back catalog of Fiasco sessions right now.
We did
That's
Honey
fun.
Heist
And at this point,
recently.
our first
Did Honey
episode
Heist
of
recently?
the D&D campaign would already be up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
yeah.
now, starting with this current bonus episode, we have just begun a new 5e campaign DM'd by our very own Bobby. And it's lots of fun.
I'm very
playing,
excited about it.
Oh yeah, I'm playing the not swashbuckler, like the class, but I'm playing the half-elf.
Brow.
Let me start again. I am playing the half-drow acrobat Case.
I am a stoner paladin actor.
I don't remember my character's name,
You're a trust fund baby.
but yeah, I'm a rich, very confident,
Bugbear
very
dandy.
very fancy bugbear.
So if you want to listen to that wonderful cast of characters go on adventures together, donate to the feed. You're getting in on the ground level of that new campaign, but also go back and check out all the hours and hours of other bonus content we have on there.
And we're all in a circus.
Yes, it's lots of fun. Not a circus per se. I don't think it's more a traveling troupe of
Performance troupe.
entertainers.
It's a traveling performance troupe
Yeah.
Yes.
with such great NPCs as MC Stouthammer
And Mary, Bloodstained Mary.
and
If- yeah,
Isabella Tortellini. Wait, is that,
Oh God, I forgot about that. Yeah, we recently learned great things about our characters, like the fact that Case is a horse girl.
My character's name is Dagson.
That's it.
I looked at the character sheet.
And I think Stan, your character's name's Brett.
Bert Wholesome.
Bert, that's close.
Well, yeah, that's right.
If you want to support the show but you can't do so through financial means, we understand. Times are tough, pinch and pennies and all that. Great free way to support the show is to head on over to iTunes and leave us a review.
Our biggest listener is Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, it helps us out, it bumps us up those iTunes charts and all that stuff, and helps us find new listeners, so that other people you won't have to pay for the running of the show, and other people can do it. It's great. You're gaming the system.
It's a good scam.
If you leave a review and send us a quick screenshot of it with your preferred name, we will, well, not we, I will. I take this burden on. I will write a song just for you. You can send that to us via our Facebook page, TSMR Podcast, or They See Me Rollin' Podcast, or you can tag us or DM us over at our Twitter page, which I run, at TSMR Cast. Again, just quick screenshot of the review with whatever name you prefer to go by, and I'll write a song just for you.
Yo,
Stan, who was the last lovely, lovely listener to send us in a review?
Noah again, because Noah is awesome.
Noah, you go beyond. Noah, you go above and beyond into infinity. And this one, just like all the others, goes from my heart to your face.
Noah is forever young.
Noah, the greatest space ranger ever, sailing into infinity and beyond on our space boat that you made out of space wood and space animal parts. Never mind about the space animal parts. The space animals are friends. Go sailing through the atmospheres of unknown planets. There's space kangaroos and space penguins too, and all other wonderful cuddly space creatures. Noah and I and the animals are sailing off to infinity and beyond.
Forever young, I want to be forever young.
Forever
Really want to live
Send us 2
forever.
reviews in a row and you can hear Stan and I poorly sing a cappella versions of songs from the 80s. Noah, you're the best. I can't, seriously, I can't thank you enough for all the great reviews that you send in. We love you.
And also for being part of our producer circle with Louie.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. All right. I think that about wraps it up for another episode of TSMR 2 Masks.
Masks.
We got anything else before we sail off into the stratosphere?
Please don't confuse us with the 80s cartoon masks.
Yes, please don't.
Actually, that was just Mask.
It's a terrible
so.
show. Yes. Gotta remember this.
Don't confuse us with Tuxedo Mask.
Yes, please. I would love to be confused with the Tuxedo Mask. He's so mysterious and dreamy. I love
To
Sailor
be tell the
Moon,
truth,
guys.
that's Tuxedo Mask is the Inquisitor, right?
Shh, don't spoil it for the listeners. Until next time, then, dear listeners, keep your masks on tight and your tuxedo sharp.
I think you're saying it on tighter.
I've been Hayden.
I'm Bobby.
I'm
I'm
Ivan.
Stan.
And fly on, you beautiful night birds, and thanks for all of the poorly put together prom themes.
All right, let's go ahead and stop record. Oh, wait, no. We got to do our things. Sorry, Ivan.
Yeah.
Ear trumpet, like a bad stethoscope to the universe.
This episode was edited by Bobby and Stan. God, I so suck at this. I need to write it down. The main theme is written by Ron Lubavitch. You can see more of You can see more of Ron's musings on God's Little Peep Show on the internet. Our story consultant, additional music, if used, is by Hayden. Story consultant is Michael M. Rader. And our producer circle is Noah and Louie. Thank you very much.